The battle of the defamation lawsuits between Amber Heard and Johnny Depp was found in Depp's favor, and quite significantly. While the fight isn't over, as it stands now, Amber owes Depp more than $8 million, and there are some questions as to whether or not she has the ability to pay it. And to make matters worse for the already troubled screen star, her last source of income is now gone, leaving her very vulnerable, broke, and with millions in debt. Amber is an ardent and eloquent public speaker, a side gig she's been using to make some good cash. But now with her reputation dented to the core, no institution or entity wants to associate with her, which spells trouble for the already psychologically worn-out actress. So how much does Amber stand to lose if the public speaking jobs phase out entirely? Let's find out. A few years back, it was announced that Amber Heard had secured a new gig, but it wasn't your standard Hollywood casting role and wasn't something she ever intended to speak about publicly. For a price, the Texas native would talk about, among other things, domestic abuse issues. But her recent high-profile and rather disturbing run through the media because of publicized marital problems landed Amber a keynote speaker job. But that has now come to a crushing end. Amber's back-to-back legal turmoil has left her cashless, jobless, and also friendless, except for the defiant Eve Barlow. Not long ago, the Harry Walker agency, touting itself as the world's leading speakers bureau, hired the Justice League star, describing her as an actress, activist, and humanitarian. They praised her acting resume, of course, but also her various initiatives, including work supporting women's rights and speaking out against all forms of domestic violence and abuse. As a public speaker, having Amber show up and talk to you or your organization didn't come cheap. The agency reported a starting fee of $30,000 for the actress to give a speech. But now all that is vanity, as they have since dropped the mother of one for what they cite as a conflict of interest. Amber wasn't the only big-name celebrity speaker in the Harry Walker registry. They have a ton of superstar talent with names like President Barack Obama, President Bill Clinton, and United Nations Secretary General Ben Ki-moon among the global names. But there are plenty of folks in the acting world as well, with Tina Fey, Steve Martin, Amy Poehler, and Kevin Hart as some of their featured celebrities. Amber leaves a massive group with some of the world's biggest names. Amber used her allegedly abusive relationship with Johnny Depp as a way to educate and help others. While still employed, the description of Amber on the agency's website read, "An outspoken advocate for women's rights and for the civil rights of survivors of all gender-based violence around the world, Amber Heard works with organizations that encourage survivors both personally and politically to come forward and reclaim their power." Amber makes frequent trips to DC to lobby and fight on the behalf of the civil rights of women and the innumerable silent survivors of gender-based violence. I bet they just realized Amber's claim to be a victim is baseless after Depp's recent court win in Virginia. That sack comes at the worst possible time, with reports that Amber's last tangible asset was recently sold. TMZ reported that a home in Yucca Valley in Southern California recently sold for $1,050,000, and that had been previously owned by Amber. The exact ownership of the property had been unclear. It was purchased by a trust back in 2019. However, TMZ was able to confirm through new owners that Amber had been the owner. Being on the brink of losing her mirror role in Aquaman, selling her house, and now losing her public speaking gigs, poor Amber must indeed be devastated. Remember, this information is based on theories and opinions, and therefore shouldn't be considered facts. And that's it from us today. Until next time, bye!